Hello everyone, it's Gigo here and welcome back to the channel once again. And in today's video we will be looking at things that you should watch out for when you are buying a land or buying a house, right? Or even renting a house, things that you should watch out for. I would also like to apologize in advance for the background sound that you will be hearing. We had no idea that it will, come into this video whilst we were recording it.
Hello, Pele here. I just visited a site this morning, and I just want to share this small tips. One thing that I've realized nowadays, or it's been a perennial situation in Ghana here, is the floods. You see, I suggest and prefer when people are buying land or they are even renting a place, they should do it in the rainy season. You see, there are pockets of rainwater stuck everywhere, but this place is okay. But when purchasing a property or even when renting an apartment or whatever it is, it's better you do it in the rainy season, because in the rainy season you find the real situation on the ground when rains start coming in. Because when you purchase a property in the dry season or you rent a place in the dry season, you will not notice all this problem of flood during the dry season. So in the dry season the place may be fine, may be nice, but when the rain starts coming in, then you realize, hey, maybe you are living in a wetland area or how do you call it, a lowland area. So it's always advisable when purchasing a property, because that's where you are coming to live the rest of your life. It's always good to go in the rainy season, because now our city is not even now, it has been there. Our cities are not planned well, so people are building on waterways, people are filling wetland areas and building on it. And when the rains come in, you see, you can't block rainwater, or you can't block water. The water will always find its access. So if purchasing or renting an apartment, you should bear in mind these factors. The building may look nice, the area may look nice in the dry season, but in the rainy season, Charlie, sometimes even access to the place becomes a problem. Access to the place becomes a problem. You see, you have to park your car somewhere, or even you have to even go back and stay with a friend, or even go for how do you call it? Go and sleep in a hotel, because you can't access your property because everywhere is flooded. You see, was it last 2 weeks with just 3 hours of rainfall, everywhere in Accra was flooded. So imagine if this thing continue 3 days, 2 days, or even let's assuming 6 hours instead of the 3. You can access a lot of places in Accra. You see, so let's bear these things in mind when purchasing property. This is my advice for everyone out there. When buying a property, you should double check during the rainy season, because that's where you find a real situation during the rainy season. Because if you don't come during the rainy season, in the dry season, everywhere may look nice and cool, but when the rain starts coming in, there you may find you didn't buy at the right place, or you've not rented at the right place. So this is my tip for the people out there. So let's bear this in mind when purchasing our properties and renting um, our property, renting our places for abode. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening. This morning, I just want to share a little bit of tips as we are in the rainy season. I think the best time to buy land or even to rent a house in Ghana is the rainy season, because when the rains come like this and you are able to visit the site, you will know the situation when it rains, how the whole site looks like. And even if it's a rented area, you know how the situation is, because nowadays the cities are not planned well. So if you don't visit the place during the rain season and you purchase the property, or you rent a place in the dry season, when the rains comes in, your place may be flooded because you were not here when the rainy season were around. So it's better when renting a house or buying a property, you come in times like this, then you know things like this. When it rains, how the whole area or the whole environment looks like. Because sometimes you may be buying a property on a low land area or a wetland area, but in the dry season, when you go there, you will not experience the real nature of the site. So it's always good for you to visit the site during the rain season, or the rented area during the rainy season, for you to assess the area yourself and know how the whole thing will look like. Because the flooding in Ghana nowadays is everywhere. Almost all the lowland are being filled. People are filling it and building their property on it, and they are also blocking the waterways. So if you are not careful and you buy in the dry season, you will not know where the floods may come. You see, so it's better you when purchasing a property or even going for a rent, it's better you assess the place during this time of the season, for you to know how. Even sometimes getting access, maybe your area may be fine, but getting access to your homes may be difficult, because maybe you may be at the high side of the place, but the access, you may pass the flooding area. So sometimes you have to park your car somewhere, and before you are able to get into your house. Even that one, that means you are even lucky. You see, so this is just an advice for all you out there. Thank you. So this is the road leading to our site at Pram Pram. Something just came off my mind. You see, when we were going to the site yesterday, a car got stuck in the mud trying to access their site. I learned they were electricians. They were going to a site, and their car got stuck in the mud. You see, the reason why I want to share this was when they plan in going to do their work for that day, but when the car got stuck, they have to get down, and they were trying to push the car. And one of my workers told me, a guy, one of the electricians, not our site, but those guys, was bitten by, how do you call it, a scorpion. So they have to rush the person to the hospital. So with this, even though it's not the fault of the client, it's not also the fault of the workers. So meaning that the whole day is going off. They can't do whatever they want to do for the day because of what has happened. And with this, you cannot also leave the workers to go without not giving them anything for the day. So those are the unfortunate things that happen. Aside certain times, your normal estimate will not capture it, but those are the expenses. They did not plan of going to the hospital, but because this thing happened, they have to go to the hospital. You can't leave the worker that he was beaten. You, the leader, was not beaten by the so he should go and take care of his bill. No, as a good leader and a leader of a team, when this thing happen, you have to spend. You have to spend. So if there's no nearby hospital, your car too is in the mud, you have to at least pick a drop in to wherever the hospital may be or the clinic may be. So these are the small, small things that happen when doing an estimate or we do an estimate for you. You should bear with us the sort of things we go through for you to come and see your project nicely constructed, especially a new site like this. You see, sometimes you may park blocks there. Even though if it is in town, you park blocks there. These animals find their way and go and be with it. So you picking your blocks, you don't know you are thinking you are just picking the blocks. Before you see, you are bitten by, how do you call it, a scorpion. Mostly scorpions. Mostly scorpions. Snake there, maybe when they hear you, they will try to find their way back. Mostly scorpions. So these are some of the things that I think when you should people should consider us and shouldn't think that all the money that we estimated for is what is going is a profit for the contractor or you see those are the things. You see insurance, first aid. You may be on site, somebody might first sick. You can't leave the person to just go on his own. You have to help. You see, we have to add woman face to the things that we do. So at least bear with us when some of these things come up. Oh, you are expensive. You are this. You are that. But it's not being expensive. It's the welfare of the people doing your work for you. At least we have to feed we have family we have to take care of. What we do is we make sure we don't go overboard. We should be within the range. You compare with other people, you see that we are within the range. We don't go far from the normal. You see, we can't inflate the materials. Then you see, somebody may charge you cheap, but maybe he has inflated the material, the quantity, and sometimes even the price. You see, so bear with us, bear with us, bear with us. I'm doing this because few people complain about the pricing, but it's not our fault. It's the nature of the work and how it is. Even sometimes accessing the site, if you don't have vehicle, you can't. Maybe from the roadside to where exactly the site is, it's quite a distance, you see. So at least that's why we prefer putting up a temporary shed so that the workers can be there. Sometimes serving as a security for the materials that we purchase on site, and also making the work easier for us. So when they wake up, they know this is the work. So putting them there too, that means you have to feed them. You can't just leave them there. Oh, you've paid them for the day. So no, 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 no. It will delay the work. So you have to find ways and means to get them food and water all the time. You see. Thank you.
So these are some of the backstories, that some of these guys faces during visiting sites. I mean, these are all behind the scenes. If you like some of these videos, let me know, And I mean, we will share, we have a lot, right? Sometimes visiting a site, things that they go through, challenges. Some of these things we don't normally post them. We only show you the progress of the house, but before we even get to the site, or even before the materials even get to the site, things that we go through. So then I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in my next episode. Like, do we?